So a lot of commenters on my last video seemed confused by this K.D. Lang Bob Dylan thing. And to be fair, I kind of rushed past this in the video because when I'm recording I don't want to get outside myself, just keep me moving, but pulling back the reins here, I want to take some time to explain it to my non-Canadian or younger viewers. Now if you didn't know this already, you're okay, but if I were you, I'd grab myself a black coffee and settle in because it's high time for a detour into a simple lesson in Canadian music history. A lot of Canadians, including myself, have big love, like a world of love, a full moon full of love for craft dinner. For me, it's a little patch of heaven. It's like the air that I breathe. Sometimes I say I wish I didn't love you so, because you're probably going to turn me into a big bone gal, but in the end I'm probably going to end up eating it every 3 days till the heart caves in. It's just my old addiction. In the early 90s, Kraft Foods teamed up with Much Music, which is like Canada's version of MTV, to do a promotional campaign. It was called Music is the Language of Kraft Dinner, which I confess doesn't make any sense, but it was the 90s, neither did anything else. As a figurehead for this campaign, they created a musician character named K.D. Lang, which is short for Kraft Dinner Language. Like a lot of Canada's Western stars, Lang was supposedly from Edmonton, but was actually portrayed by a young American musician named Bob Dylan. Of course, remember, this was the early 90s, so he wasn't that well known yet. So they started recording and releasing a bunch of songs to promote Kraft Dinner. Most notably, the one that everybody remembers, Constant Craving, which is a song about how you always want Kraft Dinner and you always have. Now, they really thought this campaign was just going to be sort of a summer fling, but suddenly an extraordinary thing happened. They hit pay dirt. Everyone loved it. It was an infinite and unforeseen success. The songs became pretty popular, but the ad campaign only ran in Canada, so in the US, UK, Australia, really anywhere but here, K.D. Lang isn't associated with Kraft Dinner. After the ad campaign ended, Bob Dylan really had nowhere to stand, so he went back to the US, said, "I want to be here," and he started doing solo work and became a popular musician in his own right. Of course, a lot of people thought that maybe I just made a mistake and didn't know who K.D. Lang or Bob Dylan were. Didn't I? It's me. Why do we fight? So there you go, that's the story of K.D. Lang. If it were up to me, you'd all be tickled pink with this knowledge, but it often leaves a trail of broken hearts when people learn it, and tears don't care who cries them. But I like to think that once in a while, if you close your eyes, K.D. Lang is real, even if she's only real in all our hearts. Anyway, I hope that clears things up for you. As a bonus challenge, I'll give a shout out in my next video to the first person to comment with the correct number of K.D. Lang song titles contained in this video. I'm including the old K.D. Lang and the Reclines albums, songs from the cover album Drag, as well as songs from the supergroup Case Lang Veers, but only where Lang is credited as an author. To help you get started, here are all of the single-word song titles that I used. Good luck!